What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live X and Y Wi-Fi battle. If you can, before we get started, please leave a like rating on this video. Just click that like button. Remember, if this video gets 145 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. So today we're battling Chance, a subscriber, Chance Alexander, MagicManChance. His link will be in the description below if he has one. If not, I'll have his Twitter link in the description. We're gonna go over my team really fast. After yesterday's 2 humiliating losses, I've decided to take a couple different approaches. I'm using my Noivern. I should call him Nervous. I'm using my Noivern, Smeargle, Sylveon, Trevenant, Scizor, and Greninja. Now, yesterday, Steve Magnitude slammed me with Mega Scizor, and I was just like, I was sitting there and I'm like, you know what? I've never used Mega Scizor once, so I want to use that today. So today, my goal is going to be 1, not to misplay as much, and 2, to be able to get Steelix in there. I said, no, get Scizor in there, not Steelix. Get Scizor in there and set up, of course, but I forgot to put stupid Swords Dance on it, even though that's exactly what I wanted to do. So already misplaying before this video, but I'm not going to go back now. There's no chance. I'm actually just going to take a picture of his team, and that's something you usually always want to do, either take a picture or write down his Pokemon names. I think I'm just going to write down his Pokemon names because my phone is not working, so forgive the typing that's about to happen. But we got a Dragonite, a Gliscor, a Garvantula, Crocodile, which is new. Is that no, Crocodile, which is new. Scizor and Greninja. So we have a couple repeating Pokemons. We both have Scizor and Greninja on our teams, but that's okay. He's probably gonna lead with Galvantula. I'm gonna lead with Toilet, my Smeargle, because I gotta get those hazards up. He doesn't have a spinner unless Crocodile can learn Rapid Spin, which I do not think it can. I haven't seen that Pokemon much at all. So I'm not really sure what it likes to do. I think that it likes to be banded, if I remember correctly. You know what? This is what I want to start doing. Listen, guys, I don't claim to ever be good at this game. Like, I don't claim to be the best. I'm definitely still learning. He leads out with Galvantula. I said Garvantula before, I think. Galvantula, there's no reason not to use the internet as a source. Like I said, I don't claim to be the best. So that is that. Does he have any grass types on his team? This is what I want to do every single turn. Whether I do it out loud or not, I need to make sure that myself, this is something good to do. Always check their types. Check what type they have in right now. I'm actually going to go for a Spore. He is going to get his Sticky Web off first. So that is going to be frustrating throughout the match. But I'll get my Sticky Web up. He doesn't have anything that... Well, Dragonite, I do want entry hazards up for Dragonite. So I do want, like, Stealth Rock up. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my Sticky... Do I want my Sticky Web up or Stealth Rock up first? It doesn't matter because I have Focus Sash, but I'm going to go for my Sticky Web first. Because... And he decides to stay in, which is actually excellent. So I'm going to go for my Sticky Web now. And now it's basically going to be as though there's no Sticky Web on the field because we both have the web on each side of the field. I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock. He does get the second turn Wake Up. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping I would get a layer of Spikes up. I really did not expect a second turn Wake Up, but you can't do much about it. So at least I got Sticky Web and Stealth Rocks up. I know for a fact he's going to go for either a U-turn or a Thunder now. Technically, I could go into Trevenant, because Trevenant can take anything, but if he goes for the Volt Switch, not U-turn. If he goes for the Volt Switch, I'm kind of screwed. So I could go into Sylveon. Nothing on his team really appreciates Sylveon. I'm just going to let Toilet die here. I'm gonna go for a Spore on the off chance he actually goes for Thunder and misses. He does go for the Energy Ball. So Trevenant would have been a really, really awesome thing to do. But Smeargle's not outspeeding much anyway, so he's not going to be able to Spore anything else. So that was that. Now I can, let's see. I can possibly outspeed. I think Galvantula is very, very fast. Very fast for sure. Base 108 speed. But Noivern is definitely faster. I think. I'm actually just using the internet right now. I know I don't usually do that. I've never done this before. But I know that Noivern's faster regardless. So let me go into Noivern now. And unfortunately, this thing is probably going to have a Focus Sash, but I can bring it down to its Focus Sash with a Flamethrower, and if he decides to stay in. But there's a chance that he's going to switch into either Crocodile or Greninja. He's probably going to go into Greninja right now. He sends out Gliscor. Okay, that's just as good for him. He's going to take some Stealth Rock damage, and maybe I can get a burn. Maybe I can be lucky enough to have this thing burn. I am Specs. I don't get the burn, so he's going to have the Poison Heal. That looks like it might be a 2-hit KO. So let's go for another Flamethrower. He's probably going to Protect, though. Yeah, he's going to go for the Protect. I still had to do it because it still might be a 2-hit KO. I really don't know. I'm really not entirely sure. That was really close damage. But what can he go for right now? He can go for a Toxic if he wants to. He's not going to go for a Roost. Stone Edge, Earthquake. I'm not sure what he's going to do. I'm going to go for another Flamethrower. I'm just going to say, screw it. Let's see if we can get some max damage on this and get a KO. We are going to kill it. That is awesome. Gliscor is usually such a huge problem, but Specs Noivern is amazing. So that was I'm definitely glad I stayed in. Unfortunately, now I'm not glad I stayed in. He's going to be able to go for a D-Dance, and I'm going to have to switch into my Sylveon right now. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a D-Dance to try to set up. I don't think he would do anything else. The common set of Dragonite right now is Dragon Dance, Fire Punch, either Dragon Claw, Outrage, and Roost. So he is going to go for the Roost. And I would go for Toxic here. Let's see, his Galvantula and his Gliscor, I mean, not his Galvantula, just his Gliscor is gone. I would go for Toxic here, but there's a chance that Scizor could come in. So I'm actually just going to go straight away for the Moonblast. He does go for a Dragon Dance. He's going to live this Moonblast, I believe, because Dragonite, Scale, all that fun stuff. He's going to be able to take it, but I don't think he's going to have anything for my Sylveon. Even if he has, like, Earthquake, I think the Sylveon can take it. Oh, he's holding the Weakness Policy. Now I don't know anymore. Now I really do not know. I kind of want to Protect to see what he's going to go for. But I also don't even... I'm just going to try to tank this hit. He's going for the Fire Punch. It's possibly going... That's not going to take me out. That's awesome. Cute Charm. He's infatuated. Not that it matters much because love doesn't matter once you're dead. That's right. We're very morbid here. ShadyPenguinn is very morbid today. I'm actually not in a great mood. But I'm happy because I've killed 2 Pokemon so far of MagicManChances, and I'm having a better day than yesterday when it comes to battling. Then again, I did bring a little bit more overused stuff, but you know what? When you come off 2 losses, you got to use the Pokemon that have earned your trust, that you know you can depend on, rely on, and of course, Sylveon is one of those. Now, this Scizor is obviously a threat that I can't really handle. Now, I have to think. The only thing I really want to do is I want to go into Trevenant right away, and I want to burn this thing. It's really the only thing I can think to do, because I'm sure that this is Mega Evolution, so I've got to see Mega Scizor twice, 2 days in a row I've got to see it, and I'm going to have to just go straight away for the Will-O-Wisp. He's probably going to go for a Swords Dance here. Look at those wings. The way those wings, they freak me out. They just spaz back and forth like insta frames. There's maybe 3 frames involved in those wings. I don't like it. It hurts my brain. All right, I'm going to go for a Willow right now. And I'm going to hope and pray that I can take this X Scizor. Which I can, and I get the burn off. All right, I'm happy. I'm a happy camper. I don't care. At that point, I do not care. Trevenant, you can go down. It's fine. I'm not going to be sad about it. That's really all I needed Trevenant for. So I'm going to go for a rest on the off chance he decides to do something weird. He's going for the Bullet Punch, of course, as would any other human being. Now I have decisions to make. Trevenant did go down to that Mega Scizor, but Will-O-Wisp Clutch came in. Now I have to think. I'm not going to send in Noivern. I might have to be that guy. I really might have to be that guy. I'm going to go into my Sylveon. I'm going to be that guy today because these are the right place to make. I don't have anything for his priority Bullet Punch. I don't. If I had Talonflame right now, yeah, I'd have something, but I don't. So I'm going to go for the Protect, as I'm sure he's either going to predict that and switch out, or he's going to go for the... Oh, what if he carries Roost? Oh, if his Mega Scizor carries Roost, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that this is a misplay, though. Like, if I lose right now, I don't think I've made many misplays. if any, right now. So hopefully he doesn't go for Roost. Hopefully. If he does, I will be thoroughly impressed. And there will be nothing I can say to this man. There's nothing I can say to this man. I need an answer to Mega Scizor. I'm going for Protect. Come on, please, 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 please. He goes for Iron Head. All right, that's fine. That's all I needed. All I really wanted to happen right there was a little more burn damage. Because now what's going to happen is I'm going to have to switch out. Who am I sacrificing? Am I really going to sacrifice Noivern again? Who does he have left? Crocodile, Greninja, and Galvantula. So Noivern is choiced. And he won't be able to. I could sacrifice my Scizor. But I really don't want to. Well, hold on. Let's see. What can Scizor do against the rest of these Pokemon? Doesn't have the moves that I wanted to have anyway, so like it doesn't have Swords Dance, so this Mega Scizor is kind of pointless. It gets taken down. Doesn't get taken down by Greninja. It pretty much walls Greninja. It takes care of Crocodile, and Galvantula can hurt it a little bit. I think I'm actually going to sacrifice my Scizor right now. I really don't want to sacrifice Noivern, because Noivern, I like Noivern, and I sacrificed him yesterday stupidly. Right now I'm making the conscious effort to not sacrifice him. So I'm getting caught in the sticky web. Of course, my speed is going to fall. He's going to go for Iron Head. And that's not going to do much at all, ladies and gentlemen. What's good here is I don't know what he's going to carry for my Scizor. So I am going to get to Mega Evolve. And I think... Let me just see something. Let me see the things that I want to see. I want to see... It resists everything. It resists everything in the book. Except for my one move. It's not resisted. I don't know what he carries for me, but I'm carrying something. So I'm going to actually get to Mega Evolve. We're going to have Mega Scizor versus Mega Scizor. My first time using Mega Scizor. And I'm going for the pursuit. I'm outspeeding, and that's not going to take him out or anything. And I'm going to resist this X Scizor. So I'm in a pretty good spot right now. As much as I wish I had Swords Dance, I would be in a much better spot. But at this point, I'm going to go for a Bullet Punch, because if he goes for a Bullet Punch, I'm outspeeding. I guess he doesn't have max speed on his Scizor. So down goes, and you know what's weird? That's a critical hit. Didn't matter, I don't think. But the speed, I mean, your speed isn't taken into account. The turn order is determined before the Mega Evolution. So that means that my regular Scizor, without the plus 10 base speed that you gain when you Mega Evolve, still outsped his Mega Scizor. So that's very interesting. So I guess I didn't have to sacrifice. I guess I did make a misplay. Because let me look at my Pokemon really quick. I definitely did make a little bit of a misplay. I didn't have to do what I did when I did it. I'm getting some damage off with the, I didn't, oh, I know, I had to burn it with Trevenant. I didn't make a misplay yet. All right, so I'm happy with that. I'm actually going to go out into my Sylveon because it is my special wall. And this Galvantula is not going to be able to do much. See, I think that as much as, listen, I love entertaining you guys. I really do. It's the only thing. I don't feel like I'm a great Pokemon battle, but I do feel like I'm a decent, you guys are entertained by me. There's people subscribing. I love you guys so much. You're leaving likes, you're leaving comments, all that fun stuff. But, when I slow down and I take my time, I think that I have a better chance of actually doing good in a Pokemon battle. Now, I didn't see how much that did. I'm actually probably gonna predict me to go for the Protect. And he's gonna switch out into his Crocodile. So I'm gonna go for the Wish, hoping that, okay, he did use Thunder again. All right, so that, I'm pretty sure I'm dead from that. And that's gonna be what we call our first misplay or over prediction, because I really thought he was going to predict me to Protect. I really did. I should have just gone for the safe Protect, but of course I didn't. But now my Noivern is going to outspeed, and it can take this Galvantula out. There's no reason for me to over predict, because even if he goes into Greninja, yeah, sure, he's gonna be able to not be very effective. Then again, I can go for the Boom Burst or the Dragon Pulse. I can go for the Stab Dragon Pulse, and I'm pretty sure that's still going to take his Galvantula out. I'm going for the Stab Dragon Pulse, because even if he decides to stay in, which is exactly what he did, I still think that's going to easily take out that Galvantula, excuse me. So he's down to 2 Pokemon now, just Crocodile and Greninja. And out comes his Greninja, who is going to drop speed because of the Sticky Web. So there's a chance that I'll outspeed it, but do I want to risk the Ice Beam? I kind of want to go out into my own Greninja, but then I'm not going to have anything for it anyway. I really don't want to sacrifice this. He could be Choice Scarfed, and then he's going to outspeed. I really don't want to sacrifice this Noivern for nothing, but it looks like I don't have any other option. Plus, if he goes for the Ice Beam, my Scizor can come in and easily take this thing out. So I'm just going to stay in and go for the Dragon Pulse. So if he is Scarfed, he's not Scarfed, so I'm going first, and I would be 100% shocked if he lives a Specs. Yeah, that's what I thought. Greninja has no bulk to him whatsoever. He's such a frail little ninja. Like Sakura before Shippuden. Shout out for Naruto references when it used to be actually a show that people would watch, because I haven't watched it or done anything with it in forever. Crocodile comes in. Definitely a heavy attacker, but I really don't have fear. I'm actually just going to leave Noivern in here and go for the Dragon Pulse, Specs, Stab, all that fun stuff. This should do a good amount. Noivern putting in some work after being sacrificed yesterday. Although he is, wow, he's actually going to live that, and that was a Life Orb Dragon Claw from a Crocodile. All right. I mean, Crocodile is an underused Pokemon, but still, that will be his last poke, and it will go down. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this battle, please make sure you leave a like rating. I'm glad to be off that losing spree that I had yesterday. Make sure you sub if you're not. I release a video or 2 every day as long as my videos reach their like rating goals. Have yourselves a good day. Come out to the stream that's going to be happening in about a couple hours. But above all else, keep it shady.